That storm has moved out, and we saw some rain yesterday, of course, for many areas in Southern California. And now we're going to start to heat it up again. So we're going to see some warmer temperatures as we head in toward the end of the week. But it's still cool out there right now. You're at about 56 degrees in Santa Clarita, 63 in Los Angeles, and some low 60s for the Inland Empire, too. Temperatures will, of course, be a little bit warmer than yesterday. However, it is still fairly cool outside, so you'll want your sweaters still. And you won't need them as we head into later this week. For the afternoons, at least, we're going to be back to some 80s inland. Now, the other thing we're dealing with, a high surf advisory in place all along our coast, so we're still going to be seeing some pretty big waves here as we head into tomorrow morning. And the other thing we're going to be dealing with are some strong winds too. So in those wind-prone spots, especially in areas of northern LA, Ventura counties, we're going to be seeing some very gusty winds. It's going to be windy in spots like Santa Clarita, areas of Puerto Ranch, Simi Valley, along that I-5 corridor. We will see some gusty conditions, but until then, that ridge of high pressure is going to be moving on in, and that's going to help heat us up here in just a couple days. But temperatures today, they're going to be pretty nice. We're in some upper 60s to low 70s, right at about 70 in Lake Elsinore. So a little cool in some areas, but mostly mild. 66 out into Inglewood and about 70 degrees for Ontario and Encino today. 68 out into Fillmore and 65 degrees for Thousand Oaks. Los Angeles and Orange County. Here comes that warming trend as we head into tomorrow, especially. We'll see a pretty big jump. And then temperatures are actually going to be above normal here as we head in toward the end of the week with some 80s coming on Thursday, about 84 degrees. And then heading in toward the end of the week, we're going to see some 70s back, and we'll cool off just in time for Halloween. High of about 70 there for LA and OC. Valleys and Inland Empire, low 70s today. We will see those winds pick up in some of those inland spots. And then as we head into tomorrow, we're back to some 80s for a couple days. Thursday going to be the warmest day of the week, getting up to about 88 degrees. And then we're back to some 70s over the weekend, 77 on your Saturday. And then on Sunday, on Halloween, a high of about 72. But of course, we're going to be cooling it back down as we head into the time where you're going to be trick-or-treating. So overnight lows in the 50s. For the beaches, you're looking at about 64 today. High surf, that's in place until tomorrow. Today, we're going to see about 4 to 8 footers out there. Still dealing with those dangerous rip currents. And then as we head to Thursday, we're going to see 80 along the beaches, but a big drop. By the time we reach Halloween on Sunday, we are back to some low 60s along the coast. For the mountains, 50 degrees today. We get a little bit warmer toward the end of the week. Still some cool afternoons, though, just getting up to about 65 degrees on your Friday. And then as we head to the beginning of next week, we're going to see some highs just in the upper 50s. High desert for the Inlet Valley. It's cool today and it's windy. Wind gusts up to about 35 miles per hour. So feeling a little chilly there for the high desert. Over the next few days, we will begin to warm up. And then we'll see about 80 degrees as we head into your Friday, with more cooling as we head into the beginning of next week. Rachel, I'll send it back over to you.
All right, Brianna, thanks so much. The storm.
I first thought too, a rabbit. Very interesting. Okay, the witch I understand. Don't understand the rabbit idea, but there you go. It's right around the corner. Good morning to you guys. Sunny, clear blue skies here looking over Santa Monica. Temperatures are still fairly cool in some spots. You're looking about 65 degrees there, but a beautiful shot along the coast and out into the areas of the San Fernando Valley. We're looking over Burbank where it's about 64. Temperatures are still a little cool out there right now. We have dried out and we are warming it up a little bit today, but we're going to see much warmer weather here as we head into the next couple of days. Still seeing some upper 50s out there too right now, about 59 degrees in Pasadena and Santa Clarita. So all we're dealing with right now is a high surf advisory. When it comes to watches, advisories, warnings, we have some high surf along the coastline, all along our coast here in Southern California. So some pretty big waves and dangerous rip currents. This takes us through early tomorrow morning. So still dealing with some dangerous surf there. Other than that, high pressure is going to continue to move in, and we're really going to see these temperatures begin to warm up over the next couple of days, and we are going to reach the warmest day of the week as we head into Thursday. Los Angeles and Orange County, upper 60s today. It's going to be a little breezy in some spots, the canyons and passes, and then windy and gusty in some other areas, especially the wind-prone spots of northern LA and Ventura counties. Tomorrow goes the same, and then as we head into Thursday, we are dealing with some warmer weather, 84 degrees, and then we start to cool off as we head into the weekend with much cooler weather as we head into your Halloween afternoon with a high of about 70 degrees for the valleys and Inland Empire. Low 70s today. Windy today and tomorrow in some of those wind-prone spots. So areas of Simi Valley, Santa Clarita, along that I-5 corridor, Castaic, you're dealing with some pretty gusty conditions. And as we head into tomorrow, we are back to some 80s, upper 80s. As we head into Thursday, it's going to be pretty warm at about 88. And then cooler weather as we head into the weekend with some low 70s. A nice afternoon, Halloween day, you're looking at about 72. For the beach communities, 64 today. It's still cool. We're dealing with about 4 to 8 footers out there. So continue to be safe. Waves will get a little smaller as we head into tomorrow, and those high surf advisories are expected to expire. By Thursday, temperatures warm up along the coast, even getting up to about 80 degrees, but a big cool down as we head into Halloween. We're back down to some low 60s. For the mountains, 50 degrees today. It's cool and breezy. We see a pretty big jump tomorrow, though it's still going to be pretty cool with those cold nights, and we're just getting up to about 65 degrees as we head into your Friday. Highs just in the upper 50s on Halloween if you're in the mountains. High desert. Cool and windy today. Wind gusts up to about 35 miles per hour. Tomorrow, we're going to see temperatures a little warmer. Shouldn't be as uncomfortable out there with the winds. And then as we head into Friday, you're looking up to about 80 degrees. And then cooler weather as we head into Halloween. It's going to be a really nice afternoon, though, getting up to about 75 degrees. Rachel, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Brianna, thanks so much. As we